Most people believe that to get what they want, they need to work harder, try more, hustle nonstop. But what if I told you that this approach, this constant effort, is actually keeping your desires away? In this video, I want to share a powerful truth with you. Manifestation isn't about effort. It's not about grinding or striving. It's about alignment. It's about tuning into the frequency of what you want and letting it come to you. Neville Goddard taught something revolutionary. Your desires already exist. They're not something you have to chase. They live within a spiritual reality, a dimension of possibility that you can access right now with the power of your mind. Let's look at this through a metaphor. Imagine your mind is like a radio. You're not creating the music, you're just tuning in. If you want to listen to jazz, you don't build a jazz band. You tune your radio to the right station, and suddenly it's there. The same is true for manifestation. You don't need to make your desire from scratch. You need to tune your inner state to match the feeling of already having it. Trying too hard blocks the flow. It comes from fear, from a sense of not having. And when you feel like you don't have something, the universe mirrors that back to you. That's why it feels like the more you try, the more you push, the further away things get. Neville reminds us, trying hard can actually create resistance. When you're anxious, desperate, or constantly thinking about when it's going to happen, you're telling your subconscious mind, it's not here yet. Now here's the big shift. What if you could drop the struggle? What if you could trust that what you want is already yours, and your only job is to align with it? Manifestation isn't about wishing. It's not about effort. It's about feeling. It's about belief. It's about living in the end where your desire is already real. Let's say you want more money. Most people focus on lack, on bills, on stress, on fear. But what if instead you stepped into the version of you who already has enough? How would you feel? How would you walk, talk, and make decisions? That's alignment. That's how you shift your inner state to match your desire. And when you do that, when you live from the end, the universe has no choice but to bring it to you. You might be thinking, okay, but how do I do that in real life? Here's where it gets practical. The first tool is imagination. Neville called imagination the most powerful force in the world. When you close your eyes and visualize your desire, not as something you want, but as something you already have, you're giving instructions to your subconscious. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So if you consistently imagine yourself living your dream life, feeling the emotions, smelling the smells, hearing the sounds, your subconscious starts to accept it as truth. From there, your thoughts change, your beliefs change, and your actions follow naturally. The second tool is emotion. You can't just think about your desire, you have to feel it. Feel the joy, the peace, the excitement. Whatever you would feel if it were already real, go there now. Emotion is energy in motion. When you feel it, you move it into your physical reality. The third key is letting go. This is the part where most people get stuck. They try to control the how and the when. But the truth is, that's not your job. Your job is the what and the why. The universe handles the how and when. When you let go, you open the door for magic. When you surrender control, you allow things to unfold in the best possible way, often better than you imagine. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you stop forcing. You stop checking in every 5 minutes to see if it's working. You live your life as if it's already done, because in the spiritual realm it is. And here's where it gets even deeper. Neville didn't just teach that you could manifest things. He taught that you are the operant power. You're not waiting for the universe to choose you. You are the universe in human form. You are the creator of your reality. Not by force, but by assumption. Whatever you assume to be true becomes true. If you assume things never work out for you, you'll keep seeing evidence of that. But if you assume that life is always supporting you, that things are always working in your favor, then reality will shift to match that assumption. This is not wishful thinking. This is how consciousness works. So start asking yourself better questions. Not when will I get this, but who am I being right now? Are you being the version of you that already has it? Or are you still being the version that's chasing it? This is why trying hard doesn't work. It's misalignment. It's acting from the place of not having, instead of the place of being. When you let go of trying and start trusting, when you stop begging and start embodying, you tap into the real power. This power doesn't shout, it whispers. It's not loud or aggressive. It's peaceful, it's calm, it's confident, it knows. You already have the power, you always have it. So today, I invite you to stop trying. Start aligning. Drop the struggle. Step into the version of you that already has what you want. Because it's already yours. You just need to remember that. And if this message spoke to you, if something clicked inside, give this video a like. It tells the algorithm that this kind of content matters. Subscribe to the channel so you can keep getting these reminders of who you really are. And tap that bell so you never miss a new upload. This journey is just beginning. And you're already further along than you think. Remember, you don't need to force. You don't need to hustle. You are the power. And what's meant for you is already here. Now take a deep breath and step into the version of you who already knows.